So I thought one video would not be enough to cover everything this massive news is bringing to the market, especially to the crypto side. So with this video, I wanted to actually highlight some of the great opportunities this news is bringing to the market and focusing on some of the cryptos that is very likely to see a great upside in the near future because they could be, in a very likelihood, the next target of Elon Musk's Tesla. Hello everyone, this is Good Investor. 2021 is once again highlighting it to be a year of cryptocurrency, and I'm very excited to share this video with you and talk about the analysis that I've made. Before I do that, in case you like any point of the video, please consider dropping the like button. It would absolutely help the video to educate as more people as possible. And without further ado, let's deep dive into the video right away. So as I previously mentioned this article, Tesla is no longer accepting Bitcoin over climate concerns. And we can see this, we actually went through this tweet already, but I want to focus a little bit on the third paragraph here, which is saying that Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We're also looking to other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. So this is actually a massive opportunity for so many cryptocurrencies out there. And actually we will go to Coinbase right now to look at top 50 cryptocurrencies there. And we can see that these news actually did cause a little bit of market change, and it did drop a little bit. Actually, Bitcoin dropped a lot more, but we can see that it actually did recover from negative 10% to actually 5%, which is pretty interesting. But also it did drop from a 1 trillion market cap, which is sort of predictable, right? So we sort of saw this coming, and on this video, I actually wanted to talk about some others that we can see that Ethereum is down as well. Cardano is actually up by 22%, which is amazing. And we'll talk specifically why exactly it's happening, as well as Dogecoin going up a little bit and XRP going down to 4%. I did not mention these cryptos for vain, so definitely there's going to be a little bit of talk around all of these. So before I do that, so I just wanted to once again highlight why exactly Bitcoin is no longer being used as a transactions for Tesla. So obviously, as we know, Tesla is very concerned about the environmental issues, and we know that that is the reason why the company is created the electric vehicles, because it wants to target the pollution, the air pollution, and obviously sort of become more environmentally friendly. And Bitcoin is actually proven that it is not as environmentally friendly, and it is using a lot of coal, which is actually causing a lot more pollution to the environment, which is not good and which is not sort of aligning with the company's values. So that totally makes sense to me. And what I would want to do is actually go to right here. So in this article, this actually highlights a great number of some of the potentials that could be targeted as a next step for Elon Musk, for Tesla, that is using less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. So this is an amazing article that is actually highlighting some of the cryptos like Dogecoin, Ethereum, and as well as some others like XRP, which is Ripple, as well as Cardano. So without going too deep into the article, I actually wanted to share my own analysis. So I did feature these cryptos, and I wanted to put all of them into one Excel file right here, and you probably see everything right now loud and clear. And I featured some of the top ones that is out there and very possible as a next target. So I put Bitcoin here, and I put all of them as a metric that I used is the energy used, which is kilowatt hour per transaction. So we can see that for Bitcoin right now is around 707, which is a lot. And this is the most, from what I know, used in within every single cryptocurrencies out there. So definitely something to be cautious of if you're concerned about environment and sort of going through more environmentally friendly investments out there. So Bitcoin using 707, and I featured some other cryptos as well, like Cardano using 0.55, which is amazing. Ethereum currently, which is 62.6 kilowatt hours, and the second Ethereum that I mentioned here is actually Ethereum Phase Two, which the company announced of becoming from proof of work, which is right now, to proof of stake, which is actually a more modified version of Ethereum that is proven, that is expected to be actually reducing the energy usage of by 90%, which is amazing. And from that calculation, I actually reduced 62.6 by 90%, which is 10% of 62 kilowatt hours, which actually gives us to the very great number here. And the next is XRP, which is also known as Ripple, is actually using the least out there amongst all the cryptocurrencies, which is about 0.0079 rounded to 0.01 here, and a Litecoin 18.5. So I also featured Dogecoin here for a number of reasons. First of all, it's also using less kilowatts per hours comparing to some other cryptocurrencies. As we can see, it's a very good number and it's very competitive as well. But also there is some skepticism, despite the fact that I'm also invested on Dogecoin. There is some skepticism around Dogecoin, but we also know that Tesla and Elon Musk has been talking about Dogecoin for a while, and most recently, right, we can see this poll that Elon Musk created on Tesla, that saying if we want Tesla to accept Dogecoin, and a lot of people actually said yes to this. So that's why I featured Dogecoin as well, because this could be also a possibility of the company moving fully towards Dogecoin. So that comparison is on the metric, and I wanted to use this. Another metric that I created is percentage comparing to Bitcoin. So for example, Cardano using 0.55 is about 0.078% of energy used of Bitcoin, so which is still less than 1%. So I just wanted to make sure that I have a visual understanding, and I wanted to share that with you as well, that which of them is a more potential swap to Bitcoin. So we can see that Cardano is definitely amongst that list, and we've been speaking about Cardano for a while and within the past couple of videos for sure. So Cardano is definitely one of the very good contenders out there with a very great percentage comparing to Bitcoin. Next we have Ethereum. The current Ethereum that we know, it's on 8.8%, which is not within the category right now. So I would not necessarily include the current Ethereum, but if we look at Ethereum 2.0, which is the second phase Ethereum, it's actually a very good number. So 0.8, which is less than 1%. And sort of talking about Ethereum is actually the second most popular crypto out there, not only by popularity, but also by the market cap. So definitely a great crypto as a potential swap to Bitcoin as well. And it's gaining more and more popularity. And we spoke about its price being ridiculously cheap right now, given the fact how much potential it has, that so many tokens out there is based on Ethereum blockchain. So definitely a great potential for Ethereum. And this Ethereum 2.0 means that it's not only reducing the energy consumption of the crypto, but also reducing the supply size, which is actually a great thing for the price of Ethereum, which is also a reason why Bitcoin is very popular, because of its supply limit. And that supply limit could also be reduced for Ethereum as well, which is also a very great bullish case scenario as well. So next in the list is XRP, which is Ripple, and this is a crypto that is mainly used for cross-border transactions, and it's more for the having transactions from one country to another. Also great for payments industry. So it is right now the lowest, as we said, in terms of energy consumption. And if we compare it to Bitcoin, it's actually right. Look at this number. It's 0.001%. So by far the best in terms of energy consumption, in terms of environmentally friendliness. Next we have Litecoin, which is 2.6%. And as well as Dogecoin, which is 0.017. So obviously from this list, as much as I love Litecoin and the current Ethereum, we can absolutely eliminate this because it does not go within the category of being less than 1%. So let's hide them out and focus more on some of the ones that we already have within the category and sort of see which one could be potentially used. So my personal analysis is not only taking under consideration the lowest amount of energy used, but also the fact that how much potential it has. And if I were as part of the Tesla company, what I would do, and this is my personal opinion that I want to share with you as well, that at this point I put some of the rankings here based on the current one as a percentage. We can see that XRP Ripple is number 1, number 2 would be Dogecoin, number 3 would be Cardano, and number 4 would be Ethereum 2.0. So that's based on solely on these numbers. But I would like to look at as if we were part of Tesla, what we would do. So obviously we would not look into some of the coins that would not have that much upside, something that we would obviously think not only about others, but also about the company. So in that case, if Tesla thinking that way, then my personal ranking would be that Ethereum 2.0 as a first one, as a ranking number 1. Number 2 would be Cardano, and number 3 would be Dogecoin. So first of all, why Ethereum 2.0? As I said, Ethereum is the second most popular. Ethereum the second most in terms of market cap. Ethereum going into the second phase is actually bringing a lot more upside, making the crypto more efficient, which is of course great. And in those terms, also it being very undervalued, which is also great for the company who is owning Ethereum. So definitely a very bullish case scenario. So from my perspective, I think Ethereum is a very likelihood a candidate for swapping Bitcoin. So I think Tesla will be waiting for Ethereum 2.0 coming out, and that is expected to come out around 2022. So it's something that to look out for. And the second in the list is Cardano, also known as ADA. So ADA is right now a very great crypto, and as we can see on the crypto on Coinbase as well, we can see that it is by no means it is having a great upside today, 22%. A lot of people are considering it because it is very energy efficient as well. We can look at the numbers, and we also saw the CEO of Cardano as well tweeting on Elon Musk's tweet and sort of putting out Cardano as a potential rival on Bitcoin and becoming a next crypto used for Tesla. And the third one is of course Dogecoin, because Tesla is being talking about it. Elon Musk has been a lot talking about Dogecoin. We know about SNL situation where Dogecoin has been brought up so many times, and obviously they're also using not that much energy. But if I were Tesla, what I would use it, of course I would let it go as a form of payment, but I would not swap Bitcoin to Dogecoin to Bitcoin, for a reason that obviously it's Dogecoin is not store of value. It is not good for the company who is just holding Dogecoin, because it's inflationary, which means that its price will be going down as the time goes on. And last but not the least, I mean, it's a very great hyping crypto, but at the end of the day, if you were a company, you would definitely not want to hold the currency like this. But I would still put it as a top 3, because it is very likelihood scenario, and we all know how much Dogecoin is favorable to the market. And again, don't get me wrong, I am personally invested on Dogecoin, but I do not see it as a likelihood of a swap to Bitcoin. So that is my point of view, and I just wanted to share it out with you guys. Let me know what you guys think, and in case you want to get up to $250 of free Bitcoin, you can go to BlockFi, and I will leave my link down below in the description. Go ahead, sign up, and take up to $250. I'll also leave my Coinbase sign up link in case you want to invest on Cardano, Ethereum, and on many other cryptocurrencies out there as well, and get up to $10 of free money. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you later.